One day, a quarrelsome samurai asked a Zen master to explain the concepts of heaven and hell to him. The master told him condescendingly, "You are a fool. I cannot waste my time on the likes of you." The samurai was furious at these words, drew his sword, and threatened to kill the master. The Zen master calmly replied, "This is hell." With these words, the samurai realized his anger, calmed down, and put his sword back. He then thanked the master for this insight. The master smiled and said, "This is heaven." In our lives, some people can make us happy and others can make us angry. If others are in control of our life, we have to live with these ups and downs. But if we can control our mind, we can take control of our life. We can freely choose what to do, why to do it, and how to do it. When we lose our temper, we bring out the worst in ourselves and our environment. But we need to stay calm, stay centered, and act according to our own inner plan, not under the influence of others. One evening, a sage was preparing to give a speech on a mountain. Because it was night, everyone gathered to welcome him, each lighting a lamp. When a storm came, only an old woman's little lamp did not go out, but all the others did. The woman's little lamp relit all the other lamps. "As long as one spark remains, all the other lamps can be lit again," said the sage. Sometimes, even when situations seem hopeless, a small spark of hope can carry us to a greater light. A small spark of hope can sometimes give us great strength and be a source of inspiration to do better things. If we look for hope, we can find it. Even when everything seems bad, remembering what we have achieved in the past can give us hope. Hope is man's greatest supporter. A small spark can be the beginning of a great light that will illuminate the darkness. A pumpkin sprout grew next to a poplar tree. The gourd soon reached the height of the tree and asked it, "How long did it take you to reach this height?" The tree replied, "In 10 years. The pumpkin said, "I reached the same height in 2 months. But when autumn came, the gourd could not stand the cold and became weak and began to shed its leaves. The poplar said to him, "This is what happened because you tried to come in 2 months where I came in 10 years. It takes time and experience to become stronger and mature in life. Quick successes may not last. Facing and overcoming difficulties is necessary to gain the true strength of life. That which does not grow and mature quickly cannot have firm roots and stand in difficult times. Patience and perseverance are necessary for lasting success and a firm stand in life. Our experiences make us stronger and more resilient to challenges. Rapid success is not sustainable in the long run." A sage sat on the edge of a pond. A dog came and asked for a drink of water, but each time it was frightened by its reflection in the water and retreated. Finally, unable to endure the thirst, the dog threw itself into the pond and overcame its fear to drink. The sage realized that this situation was like the obstacles we put up for ourselves. Most of the time, the obstacles we create in our minds are the biggest obstacles to achieving our goals. The obstacles to what we want to achieve can actually only be in our minds. If we can overcome these obstacles, we can achieve what we want. Overcoming these obstacles created by our minds is the key to success. To succeed, we must first believe in ourselves and have the courage to overcome these obstacles. Removing the limits we set for ourselves and facing our fears allows us to reach our potential. By believing in the power within oneself and overcoming one's fears, one can achieve one's goals. This story reminds us that it is often our own thoughts that hold us back, and that by overcoming them, we can achieve success. One day, Plato caught one of his students gambling and scolded him harshly. "But I was playing with very little money," he protested. Plato said, "I am not scolding you for the money you lost, but for the time you lost. Time is precious and should not be wasted. Determining which things to prioritize allows us to make the most efficient use of our time. Time cannot be taken back, so it is important to value it and use it carefully. Time is the most precious asset in our lives, and how we use it shapes our future. Time wasted is an opportunity that will never come back. Therefore, we should spend our time on valuable things and try to spend every moment productively." Using time correctly is one of the greatest skills of life. By learning how to use one's time, one can achieve personal development and reach one's goals faster. Knowing the value of time is necessary to make our lives more full and meaningful. In summary, the difficulties and obstacles we face in our lives give us experience. These experiences make us stronger, more conscious, and more resilient. It is important to use our time and energy in the right way to improve ourselves and do better things. We can make our lives more meaningful and successful by making use of our experiences, consulting our wise counsel, and learning from the right sources. Life is a journey in which we grow by overcoming the challenges we face and become more conscious with each experience. On this journey, we can use what we learn and experience to become a better version of ourselves and achieve our goals. The secret to success in life is to turn the obstacles we face into opportunities and use every moment for learning and development. Life hides a lesson in every challenge and obstacle presented to us. Taking these lessons, gaining strength from them, and moving forward makes us a better person. Every situation we face in life is a teacher. As long as we are open to learning, every experience matures and develops us. Achieving success is possible by learning these lessons and applying them to our lives. Making the most of every moment of life, making the most of every opportunity, and overcoming every obstacle to get better will make us happier and more successful. Life is a process of continuous learning and development. By internalizing what we learn in this process, we can become more conscious, stronger, and happier individuals.